Hello, my name's Stephen Brown, and I am with Reliable Delivery. And today I'm going to walk you through some of the basics on how to use our customer portal. Before you're able to log in, you should have been provided with our link to our customer portal along with your username and password. And so in today's example, I'm going to use an existing customer that is not in the medical industry, so we're not in a HIPAA violation or anything like that. But for example's sake, I'm going to walk you through some of the stuff on this account to help you out. So the first page that you will see will be the login. So go ahead and type in your username, password, and just click in the login icon. This will take you right to the track order page. And so from here, you have two different options if you would like to track an order. The first option, if you have the actual order number, you would type in here on the left side under keywords and then hit the search icon. Or if you don't, that's okay too. One of my favorite options is to select the date range. And so for this example, I'm going to go back a few weeks here and select a date range of like 2 weeks to, we'll say today. And then you just go ahead and hit the search icon. Now, all the jobs or deliveries that we completed in that date range will auto-populate on the next tab. And as you can see here, there's a list of deliveries with their order number and some details that were completed, and just go ahead and select one of the deliveries that you're looking for. And on the right side of the screen here, you will see all that delivery, the details of that delivery. On the top, there is a highlighted Google map of where the delivery was picked up, the route the driver has taken, and where it was delivered to. And then you can also find some other details about the delivery. There'll be a timestamp of when it was picked up, timestamp of when it's delivered, and then if there's any paperwork or electronic signature or photos that were taken, or maybe even a photo of the paperwork, that'll, if you scroll down on the right here, that will, all the information will appear right here, and then you can just go ahead and click on that. And then let's say, for example's sake, we had some paperwork that needed to be signed by the co-signee. That'll appear here, and then that'll also save that information. So you can just click on that. You can print it, or it'll just save the information for a long period of time. So go ahead and close that. There's also some other options. You can, if you right click over, if you left click on the print icon, you can print out a BOL, a receipt, proof of delivery document, and more. So let's say for this one, I want to do a POD for my customer and send it over to them. So if you click on that, this will pop up with all the delivery information along with a photo of the signed paperwork. And this is good to save to your desktop and in the like PDF form and email it over to whoever might need this information, or you could print it out and send it and go from there. So essentially, this is how you use the tracking tab. And again, it saves information for a long time. And so if you ever needed to track anything down or dispute, if a delivery's been made or not, this is where you would find all the information. So in the next tab, I'm going to show you how to place a delivery. And you just go to the place order, and then you're going to select what date you want the delivery to take place. Maybe it's just today, so we'll leave that alone. And then you would go down and select what time it's going to be ready. So we'll say this one's going to be ready at 5 o'clock today. And just go ahead and click that, hit OK. And then you would go down, and so whoever's entering the delivery, always go ahead and put your name and phone number in this area. That way, if our dispatch or customer care team has any questions, they can call you directly, or you can also provide your email as well. Then you're going to go down here, and you are going to enter the pickup address. You can do a search right here. You can create like an address book, or even it can look up like a Google address, but you would put the name of the department or building that we're picking up from, and then along with the address, if there's a suite number, city, state, zip, so on and so forth. And then if there's any notes at the pickup location, this is where you would enter them right here. Maybe we need to see a certain person when we get there. Maybe there's an exact time pickup at 10 o'clock, whatever it may be that you want us to know, put in this field right here. And then always put a contact name and phone number at the pickup location. That way, if our driver needs to call and get a hold of anybody, they can right away, and that the driver will see this information. You can also create an address book by simply just clicking on this option, and it will save any address that you want to. And I'll show you here in just a second on how to access the address book for next time you would go in and create a delivery ticket. Now, same thing with the delivery location. You're going to go through and fill out all the different fields where it's going to, the name of the building, street address, city, state, zip code. Is it okay to leave at the door? You can click on that. Is it someone's residence? Another option that you can click on. And then if there's any notes, maybe we need to call when we're 15 minutes out. Maybe there's a certain door that we need to go to, things of that nature. That's where you would put notes in this area right here. And then always put a contact name and phone number of who we're delivering to. That way, again, if we need to call that person, we can get a hold of them right away. And again, you can save this to the address book. So pretty simple. Now, if you scroll back up here, you're going to go into your service details. So you're going to want to either do, and this will be preset with our agreed upon special pricing, rush delivery, which is our standard service, double rush, which is a 1 hour window, or there's even like a stat, which is basically we drop what we're doing and get it where it needs to go. Package type, you really don't have to worry about that. Pretty much everything that we're going to be doing or delivering for you is going to be able to fit into a car. It's going to be small parcel. You could put the weight, maybe a small package that weighs 5 pounds. Vehicle type, always select a car unless you, for some reason, need to move heavy freight. We could do that as well. Declared value, you can leave that blank unless, let's say, for example, we're delivering a $30,000 brand name pharmaceutical and it's of high value and you need us to know that. You could put that information right there, and then the description of what the item is that we're delivering. You could put that in here as well. Maybe it's a prescription, maybe it's a lab specimen, whatever the item may be. And then you go down here. You don't really have to worry about this field. We already have a PO or like a cost center number that will auto-populate to every delivery ticket automatically for your accounting department. So feel free to just bypass this area. Now, one of my favorite features is you can set yourself up or whoever up to receive automated email notifications when the delivery's been picked up, when it's been completed, so on and so forth. So all you would do is go over here and you would select the email, and then you would enter yours or whoever email you would like to get the notification, and then select what option. So when it's been, for this example, we'll select when it's been delivered. And then, so you would select that. And then any other notes that you need us to know, anything that's important for this delivery, you put in this field. And even if it is repetitive from what you entered before, please enter it again. Whether it's an exact time pickup, do we need to see a certain person? Do we need to bring dry ice, gel packs? Anything that you think of that is important that we need to know, please enter it again. And we will make sure that happens. Now, one of my very favorite features is the Easy Ship tab. Now, let's say you already entered all your information for the pickup, the drop off. This is going to be a delivery that we complete for you on a regular basis. You can click on here on the Easy Ship tab, and then you can name the delivery whatever you want. Maybe it's the lab delivery or whatever you want to name it. You would do so there. And then once you go ahead and place the order, that would save the Easy Ship, the order from beginning to end with all your notes and phone numbers, everything you filled out. And then next time you go in the web portal, you click on this drop down right here, and all your saved deliveries from beginning to end will auto populate. And the more you get, you could scroll down, click on it, it will auto fill everything out from beginning to end. You go ahead and just easily you click place order, and that'll send it right to our dispatch board, and that makes life a lot easier. This is a great option for reoccurring deliveries that we do for you on a regular basis. Now, going back to the address book, that's as simple as basically just clicking on save the address, and then next time you go into, you can just look for, you can do like a search, and whatever you had saved under the address will be saved in here, and you just click on that. But that would just fill in the address portion of what you wanted to, whether it's the pickup or delivery area. So that is pretty much it as far as placing deliveries would go. Of course, you can get quotes. This is a great option for doing one-off deliveries, stat on demand type deliveries as well. Now, if you had like a multi-stop route, that's where you would have to reach out to us, and we could help you coordinate that, and that requires a little more assistance. Other than that, you can also going back to the tracking tab. Also, once this order has been placed, you could go back in. You could again type in the order number or the date range, and you can print labels. I'm going to go back to that area, so you just go in the tracking tab. I'm going to show you that. Let's see here. Okay, so from here, if you want to print like a shipping label, again, just go back to the tracking tab after you created the order, and you can click on the shipping label. It can auto-populate like a UPC symbol or code, so you can scan on and off. This is a great option. Then you can print it out. You can hand it off to the driver. You can attach this to a prescription, whatever you want to do with it, to attach it to a package. You can also, there's a POD document. There's some other options. You can create a BOL, whatever kind of printout you want to make. That's where you'd go into the tracking tab and go to the print option, and then again just select what you would want. Most hospital networks would go into create like a shipping label, and again, it has that scanning function, which is really nice. Other than that, there are some reports that you can run, basically like a manifest or like a POD type report, things that you would find in here. You probably won't use these options a whole lot. I recommend if you need a report put together, just reach out to us and we can make that happen. A popular report would be like an on-time report, and we can put that together in like Excel spreadsheet format and send it over to you. Go from there. That basically concludes on how to use our customer web portal. If you have any questions, feel free to call or email me. Again, my name's Stephen Brown. My email address is sbrown, so SBROWN, at reliabledelivery.com. Again, that's sbrown at reliabledelivery.com. Or feel free to call me on my cell phone or shoot me a text. And my cell phone number is 313-392-3820. I hope this tutorial video was very helpful, and I hope it makes work a lot easier for you. Thank you, and have a great day.